Picture this. You wake up and the sky has no color. The world feels stuck on the same second, like someone hit pause. A thin dust falls without a sound. On the radio, a whisper. They're already mounted. That's how it starts. No trumpet you can point at, just tiny signs snowballing. I'll walk you through it. Straight talk. Who the Four Horsemen are and why the fear they carry feels so familiar. Stay with me till the end. The first one doesn't show up yelling. He arrives clean, quiet smile, a crown that shines without trying. He holds a bow but rarely shoots. He wins by agreement, not by roar. We call him Conquest. It's the glow of me on top disguised as peace. Ever see everyone nod along to something nobody really gets? The promise of safety keeps changing hands while no one notices. That's how he takes cities without a single window shattered. He looks like an answer, and that's the trick. That shine is the bait. Conquest is dangerous because he brings a ready-made dream. He sells the easy road. Follow me, I'll fix it. And step by calm step, the map changes. Flags swap, rules adjust, and the ones who ask too many questions are told to rest. His bow is the storyline. The arrow is the craving to belong. While the crowd claps, locks grow where doors used to be. He doesn't need to fight if people hand him the keys with a smile. Then, the floor shakes. The second rider slices the silence like a blade through water, bright red, sword in hand. War. He doesn't argue, he divides. Neighbors turn enemies over a sentence taken wrong. A meme becomes a spark. The noise you hear isn't only explosions, it's the crack between people who used to care. His sword is short, perfect for close range. Even though the world is huge, he finds you at home, on the living room screen. You only notice when the blade has already scratched the table. After war passes, the house sits crooked, and the table gets light. In rides the third, dressed in black, holding a scale that weighs size. Famine. Not just empty shelves, it's bills that never add up, a paycheck that fades the day it lands, a shopping cart that moves while your money stays. He speaks little, one loaf for a day's work. We laugh, uneasy, but it's real. Your stomach turns into a clock, and every minute costs. Prices shift from morning to night without asking permission. That's when choices turn into needles. You swap coffee for water, butter for memory, dinner for hope. Famine doesn't scream, it whispers and grinds. It drains color from the face and the will to argue. The rider's scale doesn't weigh wheat, it weighs breath. Without noticing, we grow thin in spirit. The crinkle of a grocery bag turns into a pocket scar. The world learns to count crumbs like poetry. And when everything is fragile, the last one rides, pale, deep-eyed, followed by a horizon with no echo. Death. He doesn't run, he keeps pace. His power is the sum of the others. He doesn't need to push to make you fall. A touch, a signature, a sigh. He moves through crowded hospitals, empty streets, photos that stop getting updated. Behind him, a loyal emptiness, as if the ground erased its own footsteps. There's a detail almost everyone misses. They ride in order for a reason. Conquest opens the door, war breaks the house, famine kills the lights, and death closes the book. It's a process. You can hear the click. Rewind the tape and you'll notice each sign appearing earlier, smaller, in habits, in conversations, in hurry. The apocalypse doesn't fall from the sky at once. It grows in the backyard while we stare at our phones. And before you ask if there's a way out, I won't sell you a miracle. There's focus. Eyes that refuse to sleep when everything looks too comfortable. The why you ask 3 times. A table shared when the scale says otherwise. A handshake that disarms half the battles. Conquest loses punch when we learn to say no. Famine retreats when bread turns plural. Death delays when life becomes a pact. It also means caring for someone when nobody's watching. If the Four Horsemen are the storm, we're the shelter you build before the rain. No glamour, no epic line, small, daily, solid. If today the sky feels empty of color, breathe. There's light we can switch on in a lot of places. And while the dust falls without a sound, we mount up on our side too. Courage, clarity, generosity, memory. 4 different horses, a different ride. The end of the world isn't an event, it's a wake-up call. And you're not alone in this watch.